Yes, we are live. Yes, people. Yes, yes, yes. Gun should be here in a minute. He just dropped me a message. He's nearly home. He just had to run out and do something real quick. But big up everybody that's waiting. If you're part of the Rat Army, big up yourself as well. Big up all my subscribers as well. And if you are new, big up yourselves as well. Let me just go through the comments real quick. Siley, big up yourself. Tobias, I hear you, my bro. Let's have at least an hour and a half show, lads, please. Yeah, I hear you, bro. I hear you. But we do the time that we can manage, my brother. But I would love to go longer with Lee, man. For real. I would. So, like, I hear that. Guni still crying about Roman. Fam, the state of this club, yeah? The state of this club is absolutely peak, mate. It's an absolute shit show. Did you see Silva coming out after the game and talking about how you lot need to stop buying players? I agree with him to an extent, but there's still a lot. But the problem with what he's saying is that there's still a load of rubbish players that need to leave the club, 100%. So, look, obviously players going out, we've got to replace them. So, yeah, not quite yet, but I hear you. I think, really and truly, by the end of this summer, we should have something. We should have a core of players, an 11 that should be comfortable enough to go forward positively with, work with, at least. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, man. Big up Joey. Big up Lenny as well. Man said no name. What was the score yesterday? I think you know. You're definitely trolling. Pain like Bane. Good afternoon, all. Big up everybody in the place. If you're just joining in, Lee should be here in a few minutes. But people, I didn't actually get to watch the game yesterday. I was at work, but I did, and I know it doesn't really count, but you get me. I had to watch the extended highlights, and from what I saw of it, man, you see that chance N'Golo Kante had, the chance that fell for him, I don't blame him. Because he shouldn't have been there in the first place. The lineup was just... We're going to get into it in the thing, but, like, it was just all wrong. But, yeah, there was opportunities, but fell to the wrong players that shouldn't have been there in the first place. Well, the first opportunity, especially with Kante. Cucurella, I feel like he took too much time to try and hit that ball. You've just got to have the confidence in yourself and just slap it, man. Put your head down. You know where the goalkeeper is. Put your head down. Put your laces straight through that ball. Chest over the ball. Laces through that ball. Just hit that as hard as you can first time, man. That's all you got to do. It's all you got to do. But this man took a touch. He looked up. It was all wrong. He done everything in the wrong order. He received the ball, but he's not a striker, so I can't really blame him. But the man received the ball. Then he looked up to see where Courtois and the defenders were, which obviously gave them time to readjust themselves. And by then, boom. Rodrigo had scored. Danny's direction. It's the same story every week. Same story every week, bruv. Like, watching Chelsea at this point, it's making my eyes bleed. I swear down. My eyes are bleeding. Yeah, I am crying blood. Whatever blood type I am is just pouring out of my eyes. It's horrible. And listen, I know he shouldn't be here. I know this is nothing... None of this is Frank Lampard's fault. I know he picks all of the tactics. He does everything. The whole training situation, whatever. The principle is this. The overbearing principle for me is this. He should not be there. He should not be there under any circumstance. But I've got to say this about Frank. This guy is a horrible manager. If he gets any job at the top level after this, just after this interim stint here, yeah, not to mention Everton and the tail end of his tenureship at Chelsea the first time round. But this guy is so bad, I don't think he's capable. I'm sorry. He needs to switch roles. He needs to switch roles. I swear down. He needs to switch roles. Management is not for Frank Lampard. I'm sorry. In fact, no, I'm not sorry because it's the truth. We all know it. Yeah, we love you as a player, Super Frank. We love you as a player. There's a bit of, you get me, it's honourable that you stepped up and took a position that was going to be, he knew he was going to be in the limelight. He knew that he was going to be in a firing range. But come on, fam. We're legitimately worse with this guy at the helm than Graham Potter. It's actually, brother, Yeah, and I know I'm a hypocrite to come out and say this thing, but legit, if I had known that Frank Lampard would have been the option after Graham Potter, I would have said, nah, I'm sorry, Graham stays, bro. Yeah, speaking of Graham Potter, yeah. Yeah,
Oh dear.
bruv.
Apologies for my lateness, man, but the Spanish doctors are just as bad as the English ones, so sorry, man.
Oh, mate, you're lucky you're not in New York City. It's even worse over here, bruv. I was there the other week, and I could tell you from personal experience, it's an absolute joke thing. But, bro, yeah, Guns, it's been a minute since you've jumped on the live over here on Man Knows Football. I've been very inconsistent for good reasons, though, people. I'm very sorry about this. I'm looking to get consistent again, but it's good to have you back, though, Guns, bro. Good to have you back.
No, thanks for having me, man. We had a good chat last night.
We did.
And here we are. It's all good, man. But yeah, your team is muddied, bruv. I can't lie. Muddied.
Bro, we're in the shadow realm.
Conor Gallagher up front, bro.
Hey, we haven't even got to... So, yeah, we're just going to get straight into it, people, because I'm ready to go. But like I said to the people's Guns, yesterday I was at work, so I weren't able to catch the game. So I did watch the extended highlights. Doesn't really count, but I saw the opportunities. Fam, we're going to get into the lineup immediately, because this for me was a white flag. It was a white flag. You're at Stamford Bridge, you're 2-0 down, yeah, from the previous game at the Bernabeu, and your answer is to put one natural attacker on the pitch and to have N'Golo Kante support him and Conor Gallagher. Guns, this is what I'm saying, bro. I know Frankie's a legend as a player, but as a manager, he needs to just leave it, cuz. He needs to leave it. If he gets a top job after this, I'll be surprised. That club is looking to sabotage itself. It's got that bad, fam.
Bro, he's won 1 out of his last 18 games as a manager.
Flipping hell.
First Chelsea manager to lose 4 straight games at the start of their Chelsea career since the Premier League began. No Chelsea managers ever lost 4 in a row since they took over a job.
But do you know what? But do you know what? If you was to ask anybody who had any kind of inkling before Lampard took the helm, I'm telling you, 90% of Chelsea fans would have said, nah, bun that, just keep Graham Potter. He's that bad. Yeah, but look at this. Listen to this lineup. I'm so happy I didn't watch this game. But Kepa, yeah, in goal. Fofana, Thiago Silva, Chalobah, who got... Oh, bro, we're going to talk about that Chalobah challenge or attempt at one. James, Kovacic, Enzo, Kante, Cucurella, Gallagher, and Havertz. Now, when you look at that lineup, Guns, does this look like a team that has a deficit that they need to catch up on, or a team that's trying to defend the lead?
Bro, BT Sports said that lineup, that starting 11, had scored 17 goals between it this season. And you need to go and score 3 without reply. Yeah, bro, what's that all about? Yeah, why aren't you going attack? Yeah, and if you get pammed, you get pammed. But at least you've had a go, innit?
And bro, just more to the point. Like, we did get the opportunities. This is the funny thing. In the first half, I could see like we was getting opportunities. The first one that fell for Kante, that was... Bro.
He's got to bury that, mate. And that should have been 1-0.
But Guns, does he though? This is my question. Should he have even been in that position in the first place? Because this man was part of the attacking 5. Where did they do that, fam?
Bro, last week he was right wing. Like, what is going on in your club?
What's going on, cuz? This is what I'm trying to say.
Do you know what that tells me, yeah? That tells me that not only Lampard, but Potter, yeah, and Potter's assistant don't trust any of them forwards, mate. Yeah, because they're putting N'Golo Kante, who's not really the levels that he once was. Yeah, he's on the downward for sure. You know, they're putting him in the team to be the legs and to be the focal point. Bro, that tells you all you need to know about your team. And look at all the money you've spent. Yeah, all that money you've spent, and you've not got a striker that can score goals. And the one that you have ain't even in the squad.
Ridiculous, isn't it? Ridiculous. But to be fair, I can't hold Lamps accountable for that because he was the one that picked the squad for it. But even still, let's look at what was on the bench, bruv. Yeah? Mudrik's on the bench. Sterling, although he's been a bum and he needs to get out of my club, is on the bench. João Felix, who we should not be spending £86 million on, was on the bench. Yeah? Even Mason Mount, we don't know what's going on with him, would have been a better option than some of these names that I'm saying. Definitely a better option than Conor Gallagher. I don't know how he's on the pitch. This guy, Conor Gallagher, in 2023, against Real Madrid and Real Madrid in a must-win game is starting games. That's all that needs to be said about Super Frank, fam.
Bro, do you know what's crazy as well? You just mentioned Mudryk, yeah, which has just reminded me. Yeah, the amount of fans I've seen online today gassing at his first touch and where he skinned 2 players. It's like, you do realise you got done 4-0 on aggregate, didn't you? Like, your fan base are turning into ours. Like, in 1 year, your fan base has gone from being the most elite fans in the country, yeah, elite fan base in the country, to just being weak. No, I'm not saying all of them, but, mate, you lot should be burning that bridge down, mate.
Mate,
like, real talk.
Listen,
if this was going back a year or 2 ago, yeah, there'd be riots at that stadium, mate. So why is everyone so chilled? Bro. You got done 4-0 by Real Madrid, and listen, Real Madrid are a good team. They can beat anyone. Yeah, they're relentless. Yeah, but at least have a go. Like, you had a go in the first half. The second half, you just conceded and just went, "See you later." Then, like, you just went, "Bye bye." Yeah, we'll roll over and have our tummies rubbed. Right, and the thing is, like you said, your bench, yeah, like. Mudryk, yeah, cool. He's been garbage since he's been here, but why didn't he start him? Like, maybe it's something a bit different. Show that we're going to go for it. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like João Felix. I know he's not exactly hit the ground running, but again, he's another one that can thread a pass. Yeah, now if you get 2 quick runners, all of a sudden you might be able to open them up when they're going forward. Then you get your fullbacks up there that can cross the ball.
And guess what? And guess what? Guess what? Tuchel figured out against Real Madrid last season. Yeah, which the team is not too massively different from what it was.
Yeah,
that pace kills this Real Madrid team. Timo Werner. Well, actually, the season we won it, Timo Werner absolutely distressed Real Madrid, bro. And it was his pace and his positioning that done it to him. And you've got Mudryk, yeah. And if you didn't know this guy was a football player, you'd think he was training for the Olympics, cuz. The way he's going on these sprints. And, bro, I don't see no technical work on the ball. I just see bare sprints. I don't get it. And if that's the case, and you want, and you need that, why are you putting him on the bench? I don't understand this Lampard guy.
Bro, do you know what's mad as well? He would have been up against Danny Carvajal.
This is what I'm trying to say.
Did you see when Scotland played Spain the other week? And Tierney absolutely roasted him for pace. Yeah, so what would Mudryk do? Yeah, what would Mudryk do? He's quicker than Tierney, and Tierney's quick, but this guy's rapid. Yeah, at least put him on, like, and start him. Yeah, then you have Cucurella overlapping him. Yeah, you go in midfield, like get João Felix in midfield. You can put Kai Havertz up front if you want. Yeah, but then just have Felix behind him. Yeah, and then go for, I don't know, somebody else on the wing, the other wing. You could go with Ziyech to whip some balls in, or you could go with Sterling or someone. Do you know what I mean?
Honestly,
put him on the right.
Honestly, Guns, personally,
that team was set up not to lose. That's what that team was set up for, not to lose, mate. Not to lose.
And the thing is if Frank Lampard had actually put out an aggressive attacking forward thinking team, and we had got slapped 2 or 3-0 or whatever, at least you gave it a flipping go, bro. Do you know what I mean? You've done what was supposed to be done. You have to chase the game. You've got to get goals. Do something about it. It's just absolutely ridiculous, bro. I don't know, but Lamps at this point, it just looks to me that he's just saying, lads, it is what it is, man. You lot go out there and just kick ball. Our season's done already. It looked like the white flag to me, that lineup. Immediately. I can't believe this shit. Bro, listen, I'm not going to lie, bruv, yeah? And to some, it might sound extreme. But you see what... I don't see us winning a single game between now and the end of the season. I really don't. The best we're going to get is draws. We're not going to get any wins, bro. I'm telling you. I know we got Nottingham Forest and we got one more bit of relegation fodder. But we can't even beat them. We can't beat these teams. I'm looking
at your fixtures now. Your next game is Brentford.
We're not beating them.
You ain't winning that. Yeah, then you've got us. We're
not beating you.
Bournemouth away. Probably ain't winning that.
We don't have a good record at Bournemouth away. Even when we are on form.
Then you've got Forest. Well, they're fighting for their lives, man.
Bro, they beat us already. I think it was this season or was it last? I don't know, but they beat us recently,
you've got City and Newcastle. Bro, yeah, you genuinely might not win another game.
This is what I'm trying to say.
Where's 3 points coming from? Real talk. No, I'm not even trying to take the piss. Where are 3 points coming from?
The only way I can see us getting 3 points is if I see a red card and we're playing against 10 men. Yes, some kind of handicap in our favour or dubious penalty or 2, fam. Yeah, that's the only way I see it. Outside of that, I've got no hope under this man. I've got none whatsoever. Tim Sherwood is a better manager than this guy. Big up Mike. Yeah, my guy Mike was telling me, bro, Tim Sherwood is a better manager than Frank Lampard.
Facts.
And it's not even banter.
Absolute facts. Bro, you're spitting facts right now. Absolute facts, yeah. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's a better manager
But
than
the
him.
facts, bro. Facts.
Ole's a better manager than him.
I don't know why this has been a good idea. Chelsea, the board, they need to fix up. Apparently now, the person who should be a candidate for captain, Thiago Silva's coming out and telling the board, stop buying players.
Yes, stop buying players, he said. We need a new strategy.
Do you know what I mean? But here's the thing with that, though. Yeah, is we still need a whole bunch of shit leaving this club. So inevitably, players are going to have to come in. But what I understand is, and what I think should happen, we should do enough this summer at least. Yeah, the bare minimal this summer to get a team that a manager can actually get something out of. And speaking of managers, Guns, when are we going to sort this shit out? We need an announcement because the football that we're seeing, yeah, we need to look forward to something. Announce us a manager. Get that sorted out.
Mate, you've got major surgery that needs to go on there, man. And it's not just in one thing, it's the whole club. It's not just on the pitch, it's in the hierarchy as well. And then it's for me, it's just a mess, bruv. Like let's just be real with it. It is a mess. Yeah. And you've got an owner that is way too involved in every single thing in that club.
Oh my
Yeah, he just needs to jog on. Mate, it would not surprise me one bit, yeah, like if he ain't there next season and he tries to get rid of it. Yeah, because I think he's bitten off more than he can chew, mate, and he's trying to get too involved in it, and it ain't going to plan, is it? Yeah, and I'll tell you something, yeah, if you start that season next season, yeah, the way you're finishing this season, or the way you've been this season, yeah, trust me, you're getting relegated.
Yeah, it's unacceptable. It's 1,000% unacceptable, bro. It's unacceptable. But speaking of the management, these two guys walking into the changing room yet again, bro. To say what? What are you really going to say? I understand that you own the club, but what are you going to tell these guys? Because what are you going to say? You're sacked. You can't sack these guys. The termination clause is going to be ridiculous. And then on top of that, all you're relying on is selling most of them. What purpose do you have? What football knowledge do you have that is more than Frank Lampard and the coaching team?
That's what I would have said. Like he was addressing the players and apparently ended up having an argument or something, didn't he?
Bro, it wouldn't surprise me if one of the seniors said, big man thing.
Yeah, what do you know about football? Stick to baseball, mate.
What do you
You can imagine Thiago
about?
Silva saying that as well. Like, real talk. If man's coming out saying we need a new strategy, stop buying players, you know he's saying that to his face.
100%. But what can he tell?
Thiago don't know him nothing.
And he's one of the best players,
And he's won everything.
Yeah, and one of the most influential players in the squad. What, you're going to get rid of him?
Yeah. If you get rid of him, mate, they're going to down tools it. Well, they've already down tools. But if you get rid of him, I can imagine a few players that start revolting, mate. Mate. I can't lie, Guni. Yeah, looking from the outside in, yeah, it's mad how they've destroyed that football club in less than a season.
Tell me, has it ever been as bad as this at Arsenal or at Man United when it was
even when we were peak banter era, man, and AFTV was popping off and we were getting pammed every week. Yeah, like 6-0 to you lot, like 8-2s at Old Trafford and stuff like that. Bro, we were never on 39 points after this many games.
Brother, we're talking...
Do you know what's crazy? Check this out, yeah? If Arsenal win on Friday, we are 40 points clear of you before you hit 40 points. That is mad. Bro, I owe some Chelsea fan who was in Terry's chat, yeah, at the start of the season. I said Chelsea are finish above Arsenal. Yeah, I am 200 quid at the end of the season. What an idiot. What made me think Chelsea would be above Arsenal?
Hey,
but when you looked at some of the players you were signing in the summer, like Sterling, you're thinking, okay, I don't really rate Sterling, but something you needed in the squad. Yeah, somebody needed in the squad, can score goals, gets in behind. Yeah, most frustrating footballer in the league, but he can do some bits there, yeah? Then you think Koulibaly, experienced centre-back, decent player, cool. Yeah, and then you signed, what's his name, man? Oh, what's the midfielder's name?
Enzo.
Yeah, Enzo. No, that was January. Who was the geezer you signed in the summer? What's his fucking name?
Zakaria.
That's him. Yeah, you signed him. And I'm thinking, okay, well, Kante, he ain't in the team much. He's always injured. You need a midfielder. Yeah, Kovacic you can't rely on all season. You need midfielders. So you got mid. I'm looking at some of the players. You signed Aubameyang, and I'm thinking, well, if you use Aubameyang to his strengths, he'll bag goals for fun. Yeah, he might be on the way out. yeah, and on the downward, but he'll still bag you 15 goals a season. Yeah, 15, 20 goals a season in all comps if you play to his strengths. Yeah, his strengths ain't running up and down a wing.
Exactly.
Yeah, his strengths are getting the ball in the box and his movement's decent. Yeah, and he'll go and score a load of tap-ins for you. Yeah, but mate, the way that season started, yeah, with Tuchel, it weren't as bad as people make it out to be. Yeah, and it's like he's got a third of your points this season. Without him there, you would have been relegated.
My situation with Tuchel was this, yeah, and a lot of Chelsea fans don't like it when I say I understand why he had to go. I just don't understand when he had to, why they did it at that point. You gave him the whole summer and then you sack him 6 or 7 games in. You bring in an inexperienced manager in Graham Potter and we expect him to do something with a team that's not had its key problems addressed. Yeah, although Graham Potter did shoot himself in the foot more than several occasions he did this.
Yep.
But even still, the preparation for the season was pathetic. Pre-season was pathetic. It wasn't.
If Tuchel was still there though, you'd be way up the table. You wouldn't be down there.
Oh, 100%. No, that much I agree.
And you would have at least put up a fight over 2 legs against Madrid.
And this is the problem with the ownership, bro. They came in, yeah, and they got the hiring process wrong. When Roman came in, do you know what the first hire he made was? He went up to Man United and he took their director of football and said, listen, yeah, you're coming with me to Stamford Bridge. Now, what do I need to do?
And then he went and got the Champions League winner.
This is what I'm saying. He said, then he sat down
mad,
and he said to the man, I want to win the Champions League. I want to win the league. Who do I need and what do I need to do to make it happen? That's how you're supposed to do stuff. Todd Bowley just came in and said, yeah, do you know what? We're just going to get Graham Potter from Brighton. It can't go wrong. He's doing all right over there. Wrong. It's gone tits up. What's the solution next? Frank Lampard. Are you telling me the recruitment team that we hired, some of the best minds in the world, in Christopher Vival, Paul Winstanley, who discovered gems in their career, said, I know, we'll make Frank Lampard interim manager? Bullshit.
Mate, do you know what's crazy, yeah? Is you sacked Potter and then kept his assistant there.
Who actually got us a draw against Liverpool, bro, and didn't look too bad.
And it's almost like Tottenham. They got rid of Conte and kept Stellini. It makes no sense, these two teams, mate. Like, why would you get rid of the manager that's failing and keep his number 2, who is the main guy for him, that's not good enough for your club because you sacked him? So why would you keep his assistant? It makes no sense whatsoever, bro. Yeah, no sense. Yeah, and then the funny thing is, I read something saying that that Potter was going to be like staying in the background to help them get the next manager or something. I read something like that, something along them lines of he was consulting with them on which direction they should go in and blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden you sign Lampard. Bro, let's be real with it, yeah? Half of them players were there when Lampard was there. Yeah, and he got sacked for a reason. He came out and said in an interview, this team is not ready to win trophies. Tuchel come in and won 3. Yeah, and now you've just brought him back in. Can you imagine Kai Havertz and all them players and Reece James and all these others that were there before? Kepa, Mendy, all of that lot, yeah? They're looking, thinking, what's he doing back here? He failed last time. He got sacked. And when he left, we won 3 trophies.
They must have looked and said, our season's, it's done. No Champions League, nothing.
I'm just gutted that they ain't done an all or nothing this season, mate. Mate, that would be box office.
It would have been Amazon's best numbers, bruv. 100%.
Mate, if they made a film, yeah, about Chelsea, they could title it. It'd be a box office smash. Yeah, they could title it "How to Destroy a Football Club in Less Than a Year." Yeah, because like when Roman was there, bro, even when it was bad, you weren't this bad. Like even when you finished 10th, yeah, you were still playing half sensible football in most of the games. You just weren't getting the results. Yeah, and a lot of players down tools. Yeah,
and we won the league the season after.
Then you went and won the league. Exactly. We didn't win the league next season.
It's not happening. It's not happening. Big up Lewis in the cut as well. Bowley can't coach worse. Well, hold on. Let me see that again. Bowley can't coach worse than Lampard, to be honest. I hear you, bro. The guy's clueless. He needs to rethink his job title. For me, I said it bare times. He should have gone into recruitment himself in terms of that director of football.
He should just run his pub and be done with.
Or even,
that's it.
Bro, just anything.
Just run his pub that he's got around the corner and just gone.
Anything that's not management, bro.
And the thing is, the guy's coming out, yeah, the other day, the eve of the game, yeah, saying, I haven't had much time on the training ground with this lot because of the Champions League games being in the way. Mate, you do know that is your only hope of winning anything this season. Yeah. And he's saying it's been more one-on-one personal chats with the players. Well, why don't you just not do the personal chats and get on the training pitch, mate? Yeah, how about that? But he can't because he ain't got a clue what he's doing on the training pitch. Yeah, the guy's just living off vibes because he's Frank Lampard. Yeah, and this is the problem, right? You had this last time when he was there. Your fans ain't going to turn on him en masse because he's a club legend, your all-time top goal scorer. Yeah, which is why he should never have got the job in the first place, and why he definitely shouldn't have got it the second time round. Because now you are in dire straits. Yeah, and I know what's going to happen, right? I said this the other day. The fact that you haven't employed a manager for next season, as in now, going forward, get him in now, see the season out. Come pre-season, come the end of the season, he goes to Todd Bowley and says, right, get him out, don't want him, not good enough. Yeah, but now what's going to happen is you've got Lampard in there till the end of the season. His contract will probably end in June. Yeah, and then you're now going to have to go and get another manager in that's now going to have, 8 weeks, 12 weeks until the season starts? Yeah, and you're going on pre-season all over the world and all of that. And you've still got to try and get out 15 players and try and get a few more in. You ain't going to have time, mate. Yeah, and you're going to start the season crap. Yeah, no, I personally think that the managers you've been linked with, I think they've all rejected it.
Fam, listen. First,
I think they've just all sat there and said, "Nah, fuck that. It's too much, mate."
All right, so what's been reported by your fucking usual suspects and my guy Agent Darko, by the way, who's been smashing it with this thing, is none of them wanted to take the job now. They want the season to be done and they want pre-season. Apparently, Enrique is keen for the job.
Yeah, but that makes no sense, bro. Why would you want to take the job in the summer, right, rather than now? If you do the job now, it's a free hit, basically. I hate that phrase, but it is a free hit because you're not expected to finish anywhere, right? You did have a Champions League quarter-final, so surely that's a draw. You could actually get into a semi and maybe the final. You could become a hero on a bad season, yeah? But not only that, you'll have 3 months, 2-3 months where you can assess what's needed at that club, and then as soon as the season ends, bang, start making moves. Instead, what's going to happen is the manager's going to come in mid-June, end of June or something. You're going to have July, then the season starts. Ain't enough time, mate. Yeah, there's so much that needs to be done at that football club. You ain't going to get 15 players out of there and get 5 or 6 more in. Yeah, and get the patterns of play, the style of play, the philosophy from the manager. Yeah, whilst traveling all around the world doing pre-season. I don't know where you're going, Australia, America, wherever it be. Yeah, and your whole squad's going to be traveling. And then all of a sudden, you've now got to try and get half of them squad back on planes all around the world, getting deals. Nah, it ain't going to happen, mate. Ain't going to happen. You're still going to have half of that crap there when that season starts. Yeah, Kai Havertz will still be there. Yeah, Ziyech will probably still be there. Yeah, like all the ones that are not out of contract. Yeah, I don't know what the contract is with half of these players, but the ones that are not out of contract that you need to get rid of, they'll still be there come the start of the season after them.
Guns,
they're going to have time, bro.
I've counted, yeah, in this squad, there's a good 12 to 13 players that have to be sold, that are not good enough or shouldn't have a long-term.
Sorry, me and Rance went through the squad last week or the week before, yeah, we'll keep 3 of them. Like real talk.
In the first
3
team.
of them. Yeah, in the first team. And one of them's on loan. One of them's on loan, Felix.
Jean Felix, I wouldn't even keep
Felix. I'd keep. Enzo, I'd keep. Thiago, I'd keep. The rest can be binned.
I would not keep Jean Felix, bro.
The rest could be binned, bruv. Yeah, as good as Reece James is, and I thought he played all right last night. Like BT commentary, they chat enough breeze, bruv. Enough breeze. Yeah, they're sitting there giving it. Oh yeah, Reece James has just taken some tablets. Yeah, he's looked a little bit off today, and I'm thinking, no, he ain't. He's just playing poor at times in the game. But when he's getting the ball, he's looking all right. But without the ball, he weren't looking so good last night. Yeah, but I'm like, why are you trying to cover up Reece James? Oh, of course you are, because he's English. Right? It just makes no sense. Right, the way they hype up these players on TV is mad. Joe Cole at the start of the game, what an abomination that guy is. Yeah, Joe Cole sitting there going, like BT Sport dramatise everything, bro. Right, and I'm sitting there, like, thank God I don't pay for this crap. Right, they're sitting there going, oh yeah, Chelsea are looking really sharp in the warm up. Yeah, and then Joe Cole goes, oh, it's a bit of a sticky one for Real Madrid tonight. What are you talking about, mate? Yeah, then at the end of the game, yeah, he's sitting there going, well, you know, they've got a lot of players. It was always going to be difficult. Well, why are you hyping it up at the start of the game then? Yeah. Oh, yeah, Ashley Cole is getting them really fired up, mate. It's nice to...
Oh, yeah, because that's his pals on the touchline. Yeah, those
yeah, and he goes,
guys.
oh, yeah, Ashley Cole is a top coach. No, he ain't. What are you talking about? Top coach. He's your pal. That's why you're saying that. And that's why I don't watch him, bro. That was the first time I've watched BT Sport for a while. I can't lie. That's because it was the only stream I could find.
He's also got to keep his options open for if he decides to go into management. I need a team. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Wait,
so
there's something right here as well. Frank Lampard ain't even got a pro license.
mad.
He ain't even got a FIFA pro license, bro, to be a manager. Why is he the manager?
It certainly looks like it anyway. But so yeah, do you know what I mean? It doesn't.
He ain't even got a pro license, bro, and he's the manager of Chelsea Football Club.
Doesn't
for the
surprise
second
me
time.
in the slightest. Big up Julius for the super chat. American owners are always going to prioritize turning the club into a cash cow and make money. Don't be fooled by 600M spent. They are banking on return of investment when value appreciate. That's why the focus is on youth development with a yes man. Clearly, there is a plan that is going that way, 100%. Buy the best youth. And this is the thing. We're trying to hoard the best youth. Not all of them are going to make it at Chelsea Football Club and just sell them on. It's a bit of a soulless process, but that's how they're going to look to make money, fam. But big up for the super chat, Julius. We appreciate that. But I don't know, like, Chelsea long-term, that's it. We can speak about this until the cows come home, do you know what I mean? But we are in the second half of the show, yeah, and this one is about Arsenal, who are actually doing good things this season.
Yeah, man. Listen, I'm just going to get a drink quickly, yeah? I'll be 30
that's
seconds.
cool. Big up TJ Warren, one of my members. Yeah, Bowley proving English opinion of American owners are 100% right. I don't like to blanket, though. That's the problem, because you never know. There could be an American owner that knows about the game and knows how to invest. You never know. We might see one in the future, but as of now, they ain't really done themselves any favors with who they've had represent them so far, 100%. But yeah, it's peak, man. It's peak. Dominic's asking, when's Darko coming on next? You gotta ask Darko. You lot need to hit him up on the socials. You gotta hit him up on the socials and ask him still. But yeah, I know we need to get some more of that hot barbecue, as he says. You get me? Saying Poch or Nagelsmann. Either or for me, to be honest. And it's like I said, I'll be real. In terms of the managerial options available at Chelsea, I'm underwhelmed by all of them. Like, the one that I would really want would be Carlo if he was to leave Real Madrid. I would take Carlo Ancelotti in a heartbeat.
Oh, bro, what a don he is, mate.
I know he's looking to retire. I'd overpay this guy for 18 months. I'd say, listen, man, I'm going to overpay you just to stay for 18 months. Yeah,
absolute boss, bro.
You know what I'm saying? That's a man that I would 100% take.
He won 5 trophies in his first season back at Madrid. Right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, now he's in the semi-final and the Copa del Rey final.
They said he was finished because of his stint at Everton.
And Napoli. Oh, look at what he done at Napoli. That's all I kept hearing from Arsenal fans. What did he do at Napoli? Okay, mate. How did your hipsters left winger get on yesterday? Oh, yeah, he missed a penalty at 1-0. Yeah, I told everyone, bruv. Yeah, none of these people watch Napoli, but it's fashionable, isn't it? Oh yes, let's all get gassed about Napoli and Osimhen and the left winger, bruv. That left winger and Osimhen will flop hard in the Premier League. Trust me. Yeah, trust me.
If they're in, I don't think if they were at City, they would.
Bro. Yeah, Tarkovsky put him up in the air. Ben Mee stick him in the stands. Like,
if Kvara was at City, I think he'd do sick there. I think he would.
Any other club in the Premier League, he's doing nothing.
He's not doing anything at Chelsea. Nobody is. Do you know what I mean? I think he'd do well with you guys. Liverpool, who's their option on that left? Who comes in off that left? Sometimes Gakpo, whatever. I think he... I don't know, man. I don't know. But
it's not all that, bro. When you've got 20 yards of space to run into, yeah, it's so easy to commit players and run around players, especially when you're quick. Yeah, bro. I don't watch Napoli every week. Yeah, I'm not going to sit and pretend I do. Yeah, but every time I've watched that geezer play, I just don't get the hype. Like, he's all right. Yeah, but you look at the game and you think, oh, he's got 20 yards to run straight at centre backs and left and right backs and that. You ain't getting that in the Premier League, bruv. Yeah, Ashley Young will stick him in row Z.
Yeah, fact.
Like, do you know what I'm saying? He'll just clatter him. Yeah, like Ben Mee and Tarkovsky would snap him in half. Yeah, and that Osimhen, bro, the amount of hype about this guy, yeah, right? I have never understood the hype.
I would not pay 100 million for him. I would never pay 100 million for him, bro.
Bro, because he's got a funky barnet and he can run fast. That's it. He dyes his hair funky colours and he can run quick. Everyone loves him. They did the same about Nicola Pepe. They boosted him up to oblivion, bruv. Yeah, and then as soon as he didn't really hit the levels that they boosted him up to, he's a flop. Stop overhyping players you don't watch every week.
Yeah,
that's pretty simple, isn't it?
You got to take the Serie A tax as well, especially with strikers, is a real thing, people. You get me? So,
yeah, it's the same in any league. Yeah, look at Darwin Núñez, bagged 40 goals last season. Yeah, how many has he scored this season? Yeah. Any league where a player's bagging goals for fun, how many times does that striker come to the Premier League and hit the ground running and do the same? Only Erling Haaland in recent times. Nobody else is really doing it, are they?
Well, I'm just happy Chelsea are looking at Ivan Toney, man. So that's a good thing.
Now that's a proper striker. That is a proper baller.
I'm happy that that's the case. But let's talk about Arsenal. Obviously, the 2-2 at Anfield, and then the following week, the 2-2 at West Ham. I did see your post-match, by the way. Did see that. But now, the title's still in your hands. Let's have it right. You're still top of the table. I'm just getting up the Premier League app just to get the 4 points numbers. Clear. Yeah, still 4 points clear.
But they got a game in hand, and they play us their next game. We got a game on Friday. We can go 7 points clear on Friday. Going to the Ethiad.
Do you think? All right. First question is Arsenal not winning the league a bottle job to you? Yes or no?
100%.
I'm happy that you was honest about that.
Bro, this fan base, yeah, they don't like the phrase bottle job. Yeah, do you know why? Because they labelled that to Tottenham for not winning the league when Leicester won it. Yeah, that season, Tottenham were never top at all season. At all. Not once. Yeah, Arsenal were. Arsenal were top at Christmas. Arsenal were top many times in that season. Yeah, but they like to have this coping mechanism to make out their teams better than everyone else, because this is what Arsenal fans do. Yeah, they sit there all over their socials going, "Oh, bottle job, you bottled a 2-horse race. Yeah, finished third in a 2-horse race." So Tottenham were never top, but they bottled a 2-horse race and finished third. Cool, but they don't like it when people like me, Kenny, Jez, yeah, and others sit there and say, "Well, hang on a minute, we were 8 points clear at one stage. If we don't win it, we've bottled it." Yeah, so we ain't bottled it, but Tottenham did, and they were never top. We've been top all year. We have literally been top all season. Yeah, so if we don't win it, we've bottled it. That's like Usain Bolt doing 100 meters and being first for 95 of them, and then not finishing first.
Not finishing first. Facts.
Yeah, it's exactly the same.
The beautiful game has got a question for you, Lee. If Arsenal bottled the league, whose fault would it be, and are you sticking with Arteta?
If Ancelotti's available, get him.
Facts.
Yeah, get him. Yeah, because, listen, the process has come to an end, mate. Yeah, all these people that want to do these coping mechanisms, yeah, sitting there going, "Oh, but nobody expected it." Well, I did when we were 8 points clear, mate. Yeah, and if we do bottle it, it's on the manager, it's on Edu, and it's on the players, it's on all of them. Yeah, Edu can jog on anyway. The guy's useless. Yeah, and then Arteta's substitutions in them last 2 games have been shambolic. Yeah, the players, the attitude stinks. Yeah, how can you go 2-0 up in 2 games and then just switch off? How can you get nutmegged by Trent Alexander-Arnold, by the way?
Who's that, Zinchenko?
Bro, I've said all season, that guy is bang average. Yeah, he's a passion merchant. He gives it all the passion and come on and yeah. He was crying because he knew he fucked us up. He knew. He's played for City, bro. Why did City get rid of him? Oh yeah, because he ain't good enough. But we got him. Yeah, and everyone gets hyped because he's inverted. Mate, most of our fans are inverted. For him talk. Yeah. Tierney is miles better defensively than him. That guy can't defend. Do you know why? Because he's a number 10. Before he came to City, he was playing number 10. That was his position.
This is ridiculous.
This fascination with inverted fullbacks. It's getting ridiculous.
Best in the league shouts.
From the back and all that. Why are people overcomplicating football, bro? Yeah, all of this inverted stuff, yeah. I was doing a show with Terry yesterday, and he was going on about Liverpool doing it with Trent now. And like, oh, it's revolutionary. Bro, Herbert Chapman was doing this in the 20s and 30s. Like, what is everyone chatting about? Yeah, Herbert Chapman was doing a 2-3-5 formation back in 1927. So people go, "Oh my God, all these little hipsters that don't know nothing about football, they will talk with these hybrid positions and inverted." Mate, shut up. You don't know nothing, man. The game is very simple.
It's these new marketable buzzwords that they're just using, bruv. I was even saying the same thing.
More clued up, isn't it?
I was even saying
the same. Oh, yes. So what happens is if we play a double pivot, but we have John Stones in the hybrid position, and then we have...
That term pisses me off, bro.
Yeah, and then mate, I had to mute the bird last week when I was watching Bayern against City. I can't remember the commentator's name. She was jarring, bruv. Oh, John Stones in the hybrid position. Shut up. Why are you even commentating? Like, real talk. Like, it winds me up. How can you sit there and start coming up with these sexy little names like, oh, hybrid? What is he, a Toyota Prius?
Bro, I can't do
Like,
that.
yes, we're going to have a double pivot, and John Stones is going to be in the hybrid position. And then what we're going to do is we're going to play Gomez in the inverted left back position to play through the lines into the half spaces. Fucking get in the bin, mate. All of this mishmash and like muddle up of words to complicate football and make it sound like you're more educated on the tactical side of it. Mate, if you're that knowledgeable tactical wise, why the fuck are you sat on your Twitter account tweeting? Why aren't you running a football team?
Yeah, facts. Exactly.
Right. I don't pretend I know the game inside out. These people are all sitting there writing 25-page threads about, oh my God, then they're putting little clips with arrows on. Mate, they're all desperate to get a job at Football London. I'm convinced of it. Or to get on Sky Sports or like something like that. It is embarrassing. I see it in every fan base, bro. Yeah. Let's have an in-depth breakdown at De Zerbi's formation. Who gives a shit? Like, if they don't win anything, they failed. That's it. Like, this is mad, bro. I see Rio Ferdinand sat there with Joel, Joel Bayer, right, saying if Man United finish third and win the League Cup and that's it, and Arsenal finish second and win nothing, Man U have had a better season. Joel's sitting there going, nah, that's rubbish, bro. Joel, come on, mate. Come on, it's about trophies, bro.
I'd rather win a trophy and finish below,
at the end of the season. If you're Man United and you've won the League Cup and you're third, and I'm Arsenal, and I finished second and won nothing, we meet up on international break, well done on the season, Guni. Well done, mate. Big trophy for you. Yeah, where's your trophy, Gunner? I didn't win one.
Just finished
second. So you had a better season.
Exactly.
At the end of your career, you're going to put your trophies on the table and say, "Look at what I won." You're not going to say, "Oh, but I finished second that season after we were top."
What did you get from it? Champions League football. So did we.
Yeah, exactly, bro. At the end of the day, right? If Newcastle qualify for the Champions League and we finish second, we've had the same season as Newcastle. The only difference is we were top all season and they lost the cup final. That's it. That's it. It's pathetic. But this is the thing. You've got Sky Sports putting this out there. Listen to this crap, bro. Right? Listen to this. This is embarrassing, bro. But this is the state of English football because they love to dramatize top four, right? They love to dramatize top four. Listen to the absolute state of Sky and BBC. Right? Where are we? There we go. There we go. Right. Sky Sports. Yeah. Rio Ferdinand, if Arsenal don't win the league, blah, blah, blah. Sky Sports have put, is the former Man United man right? Why is that even a question?
Why is that?
It's got a picture of Arteta with his head down, and it's got a picture next to it of Ten Hag holding the trophy. Who's had the better season?
Obviously.
Yeah. Then you go to BBC Sport. Exactly the same. Yeah. And again, is he right? What are you talking about? But this is because this lot in England love to hype up a top four race and the big six. What are you chatting about, mate? You don't have this in Spain.
It's marketable.
Yeah, it's win the league or you failed. That's it. I don't see fans when I'm out and about. There's loads of Spanish here, obviously, because I live in Spain. I don't see them when they're sat there with their Villarreal shirts on or their Madrid shirts on or whatever, sitting there talking about top four. What are you chatting about? They can't ask a Madrid fan if they give a shit about finishing second. No, they don't.
Nah, they don't give a shit.
Because they would have failed. If they go and win the Champions League, the season's a success. If they go and win the Copa del Rey, they've won a trophy, but that ain't seen a success to them.
Real Madrid finished
a trophy, and they've still achieved the aim of elite sport to win a trophy. I've had some idiot, right? Because I commented on Rio Ferdinand's post, that video that he put out, right? And some idiots come in the comments and said the aim of elite sport ain't to win the Carabao Cup. I said, mate, last time I checked, it was a trophy, and the aim is to win trophies. What's the matter with these losers, bro? They've infested English football clubs. You do not get this at any other country on the planet, mate. Yeah, Real Madrid. Right, and people keep going, oh, why don't you just go and support Real Madrid? No, how about the club do what they smashed the stadium down to do and be like them?
Exactly.
Because that's why we knocked it down, mate. Yeah, that's why we knocked it down. That's why I keep bringing them up. Right, and this is what pissed me off. Real Madrid, bro, when they lose, go and read their Twitter account. Go and read all the comments. Right, they've got more overseas fans than any other fan base. Yeah, because 99.9% of their fans ain't Spanish. Go and read the comment section. They're all on the same page. When Arsenal lose, oh, don't worry, guys. Chin up. Oh, the ref was crap. Or, oh, this and oh, that. I don't see none of that in Real Madrid comments, bro. Yeah, Bayern Munich's the same. Don't see none of that in Bayern's comments. Smashed the stadium down to be like them as well. They've won 65 trophies between them since we've last won the league.
A lot of their fans are pissed at Tuchel, by the way. Flip, you know.
And they've had 33 managers between them in 19 years. That's nearly one season
Yeah,
each.
look how successful they've been as well in between that time.
Bro, Madrid have won 27 trophies in 19 years. Yeah, and Bayern have won 38. That's 2 a year.
That's mad.
We've won 4 FA Cups.
Hey,
We won 4 FA Cups.
TJ Warren TV says, I blame Edu more than I blame Arteta. Edu couldn't bring in any notable depth in the summer winter windows in the midfield backline positions. I want Edu sacked even if Arsenal win the league.
Yeah, same. Mate, I'd agree with that. Big up TJ, man. Yeah, listen, we as a fan base are clapped. You got ex-players coming out that have won major honours at this football club. Ian Wright, Ray Parlour, David Seaman, all sitting there saying, nobody expected it. Okay, mate. Second still an achievement, Ray Parlour was saying on TalkSport. Really? Would you have sat in front of Thierry Henry and Patrick Vieira and said that to their face when you were playing with them? They would have punched your face in, mate. Yeah? It's true. Would Gary Neville, when he's sitting next to he sat next to Roy Keane the other day saying, oh, second to be a great season for Arsenal. Roy Keane went, no, it won't. They would have failed.
Facts.
Yeah? Would he have sat in the dressing room in front of Fergie saying, Gaffer, why are you so intense?
Fergie would have dashed the boot at his face, cuz, like he done David Beckham.
Exactly, bro. Yeah, why are you so intense, Fergie? Why are you so intense? If we finish second, we still had a good season. He would never have said that to Fergie. So why is he sitting on Sky saying that? Yeah, why is Ray Parlour sitting there saying that? Why is David Seaman and Ian Wright saying that? It is an absolute disgrace. Yeah, and then you've got all these fans sitting there. Bro, Arsenal are the only fan base on the planet that can't change their expectations from pre-season. It has to be, nobody gave us a chance, nobody expected it. So if we fail and we don't achieve it, well, it don't matter because nobody expected it. Yeah, because they always have to have a coping mechanism because they are fucking losers, mate. Yeah, they are born losers that have all latched onto my football club because of that fucking arsehole Wenger. Yeah, it winds me up, mate. And I see him sat on beIN Sport last night chatting crap. Yeah, why don't you just go and retire, mate? Like, I don't want to keep hearing your voice. Like, sick and tired of hearing Arsene Wenger and his loser mentality. Yeah, that guy has destroyed this fucking football club. Yeah, I've said it for years. And all you get is, oh, look what he done for the club. Look what he done for the club. Lied through his teeth, pocketed 150 million in his time at the club. They're telling the world we can't compete and top four's the trophy. Yeah, which has got a whole 2 generations of football fan gassing up top 4 over the Carabao Cup. Get in the bin. Get in the bin.
Lowered
And then people like me that hold this club accountable, we're seen as negative, toxic. How about you're toxic, mate? How about you're a loser? Yeah, your toxic positivity has destroyed my football club for 20 years. That's it. Yeah, it's true, bro. It's true. There is none of this top
lowering
four,
expectations. Bro. Like I'm in
all I keep hearing is it's a young squad, mate. 2009 Champions League semi-final against United, we lost 4-1. Yeah, that squad was younger. That squad that we had then was younger. We were in the Champions League semi. I didn't hear once in 2009, oh, it's a young squad.
Young squad. No, that's not an excuse, mate.
The year before that, we were in a title race with that squad in 2008. So we were in a title race and then we got Champions League semi with a young squad. Nobody was mentioning young squad. Yeah. But all you hear out of this lot is, oh, we can't compete. Nobody expected it. Oh, you're so toxic. Why would you want him sacked if he don't win the league? Only Arteta could have got us in this position. Okay, well, when he fucking kills over and drops down dead one day then, yeah, well, we're just going to liquidate the club if he's still the manager at the time.
We're just going to end it all, are we? Fucking
like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, as soon as he leaves, if he leaves and goes somewhere else or we sack him, what is that? The club's done then. Yeah, the way this fan base think is warped, mate. And they all sound like that fucking loser, Wenger. Yeah, he has destroyed football. Not just Arsenal, he has destroyed football, mate, that guy.
Yeah, he made the top 4 trophy thing. Yeah, he was the one that done the whole top 4 thing.
Bro, he was the first man, yeah, to start putting out reserve teams in the Carabao Cup. And then everyone followed suit to the point now where you get League One teams putting out reserve teams in the Carabao Cup.
That's a piss take.
It's a joke. But you know what? At the same time, yeah, English football, to win that Carabao Cup, I think you get 100 grand if you win it. But I don't even pay for fucking half of Jesus' wages.
Exactly.
Yeah, but if you win the FA Cup, you get about 7 mil. So you could do a cup double and win 7 mil. But if you get top 4, you get about 70 mil. So this is all back to front, mate. Yeah, Southampton are bottom of the table. If they get relegated, they're getting about 140 million quid.
Yeah, the parachute payments and vice versa,
and get 120 million. But you win 2 cups, you get 7. How does that make any fucking sense?
It makes no sense when you put it that way. It's a fact. It makes no sense.
But this is why these teams, it's all about the money, mate. Yeah, it's all about the money. Nobody cares about winning. Yeah, and then when you see all these fucking idiots sitting online, sorry, I shouldn't keep swearing, mate.
No,
yeah, when you see all these idiots sitting online going, "Oh, Man City have broke the rules." Yeah, fair play. Yeah, I hope they get off of that as well. I hope they get off of that. No, real talk. Because why should an owner who wants to put his money into a football club be penalised? Yeah, he wants to win. He wants to win everything. You got that dickhead down at Tottenham, yeah, sitting there just creaming billions out of that football club, yeah, since he's been there, by winning nothing. You got Brighton. Everyone's praising Brighton. Yeah, great. Okay, cool. They've won one. No, I don't even think they've won a trophy in the last 121 years.
Yeah, I don't think they have.
So why is everyone gassing them up? Well, because they play pretty football. Cool. They ain't won nothing. Yeah. Oh, yeah, but their recruitment's good. Yeah, their recruitment is good. Yeah, but they're not putting the money back in the team to go and be successful. So that owner's a disgrace. And and do you know what? Real talk. I'm going to piss Brighton fans off if there are any out there, right, that are watching this. Yeah. I hope you end up like Southampton because they never put the money back in when Liverpool were taking all their players. And now look at them. Yeah. And I hope you fucking get relegated. Yeah. Teams like that piss me off because their owners just sit there. Everyone gasses them up. Oh, yeah. They play great football, by the way. I'm not dissing the football. I'm dissing the owner. Yeah, the owner is getting cheap purchases for 8 mil, 9 mil, 6 mil, spinning them out for 40, 50, 70 mil, and not reinvesting that money. So that tells you all you need to know about Brighton Football Club. They ain't interested in winning, mate. Yeah,
facts. Profit.
Because if he sells Caicedo in the summer for 100 mil, he bought him for 2.5 or 4.5. Go and reinvest that whole 100. Plus the money you'll get from McAllister, plus the money from Matoma. You could go and do 300 million in the summer.
Easy.
But he won't. He'll go and buy another load of cheap purchases and try and do it again. And eventually that runs out. Look at Southampton. Yeah, teams like that need to be buried, mate, and get down into the Vanarama League. Yeah, because they ain't interested in winning, which is why I like teams like Man City and Real Madrid and Bayern Munich. Yeah, because they actually fucking understand the aim is to win. Yeah, but the way this has been warped by Sky Sports, by Arsene Wenger for the last 2 decades, yeah, into, oh, well, you can't compete financially and the top 4 this and the top 4 that. Oh, shut up, mate. Yeah, go and ask Joe Calzaghe if he ever wanted to finish 4th. Yeah. Go and ask Floyd Mayweather if he ever wanted to finish 4th.
Yeah, if he wanted the runners-up medal.
Did he want to be the 4th best in that division? Like, go and ask Usain Bolt if he wanted to finish 4th. Yeah, go and ask Michael Jordan if he wanted to finish 4th. Get in the bin with this loser BS, man. Yeah, I'm sick of it. Yeah, Brentford's another one. Their owner's worth 30 million quid. Some fair play. He's punching way above his weight. 30 mil he's worth the least in the Premier League. Yeah. I think the next one up is Forest, and he's worth 600 mil. Yeah, so fair play. He's got him in the Premier League, but they're going to get big money this summer for some of their players.
Yeah.
Guarantee they don't reinvest it.
Yeah.
Guarantee they don't reinvest it. So cool. You ain't going to reinvest it. I hope you get relegated.
Owners will keep it. Big up Todd Miller.
Because you should not be penalised and you should not be frowned upon trying to spend money to make your team win. Yeah, but it's seen as toxic and negative now. And, oh, my God, you're buying the league. Well, I don't give a shit how we get the league, mate. Yeah, I long for the day a Qatari or a Saudi buys my club. Yeah, because then all of these losers and all of their BS is in the bin. They'll all be coming out with the human rights crap, all tweeting off their iPhones. Yeah, absolute scumbags, a lot of them. They're all weirdos, mate.
A bit of a conspiracy theory from me here, but I reckon they done that really to target Roman. But like I said, conspiracy theory, you get me, could be true, might not be true. Todd Miller, big up yourself for the super chat.
Is he allowed to buy another football club ever again?
I don't see why he couldn't. I don't know, but probably they might make it
Russia
difficult
moves in mysterious ways, bro. So
yeah, they might.
Hey, maybe he can come and buy Arsenal then,
bro. I hope.
Maybe he could buy it back because he got a buyback clause.
I wish there was. I was just about to say, hope there's a buyback clause in this Chelsea thing, bro, for when he can buy it. But I've got. Let me just read the super chat real quick from Todd Miller. Thank you for the super chat. Does anyone have a scouting report on Bristol City for next season? Millwall away should be fun for Chelsea next season too. Oh, yeah, that would be flipping mental. Always up the Chelsea.
Can you imagine AFTV plotting up outside Millwall?
We say what? Say that again?
Can you imagine AFTV plotting up outside Millwall, giving it they're a disgrace? I hope you get relegated. Yeah. Oh, mate, it's going to be peak. Watch how many of them, if they come up, yeah, watch how many of them don't go Millwall away.
Oh, yeah. Oh, are they fighting for promotion?
Bro, I think they're third.
Millwall versus Chelsea and vice versa. That's gonna be mental. Well, I don't think it will. It's not. It's not like it used to be, is it?
Oh, Luton are third. Wow. Millwall fifth. Millwall fifth.
But they can get into the playoffs.
Yeah, they could be in the
can't
playoff. But yeah, the top two come up, didn't they? So, well, Burnley are already up. Yeah, and Sheffield United are 8 points clear with third, so they're more than likely coming up. So it'd be Luton, Borough, Millwall, West Brom, Blackburn and Sunderland, Coventry, Preston. Fucking hell, that's tight, man. There's 3 points separating sixth, which gets you into the playoffs, all the way down to 12th. That's mad.
Yeah, that's wide open.
Well, mate, it'd be jokes if Millwall come up. That'd be hilarious. Watch how many of them bottle going to the den. Yeah, watch it. Yeah, watch. No, yeah, I couldn't get a ticket for that one, mate. Yeah, of course you couldn't. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
And says, I hope Millwall get promoted. But people, just for the scenes, bro.
Just for the banter, mate. Against you lot, against us, against West Ham. Like, it'd be peak.
If they do a fan TV, that would pop stupid. The characters that you'd get on there as well.
I love it, mate. I'm here for it.
Yeah, same here. 100%. Same here. So, just before we go, Guns, final question. Do you guys actually think you'll win the league at the end of the season? Because I remember you was optimistic earlier in the season, saying you get it done. But do you still feel the same way, my bro?
Not right now, no. If I'm honest, if we don't beat Southampton,
you'll beat them, man. Are you really questioning whether you'll beat Southampton, bro?
Bro, we drew away to them, and they should have won. Another 5 minutes of that game, mate. If that went on for 5 more minutes, they would have won. They were all over us. So, I don't know, man. Listen, if they score a goal early, the crowd might start turning. Hopefully, we come out the traps. But even if we go 2-0 up, am I going to be confident after the last two games?
Facts.
Like, that's what I'm saying. We need to go and get 3, 4, 5 goals for me to feel confident right now. Yeah, and then we're going to the Etihad next, mate. Oh, my days. If we play like we have in the last two, we're getting walloped.
When was the last time you beat them at the Etihad?
2014. 2015.
Oh, that's a while. 14,
15, I think 15. In the league. So I'm saying, bro, we get pammed every time we go there. Bro, I've been there and missed a goal before because I was waiting outside for the ticket. Yeah, first minute, Sergio Aguero. I've been there when he fucking bagged a hat-trick against us, mate. Yeah, and then fucking scored a hat-trick against you the following week.
Aguero, different.
Fucking mate, every time I've been to the Etihad, they've battered us. Absolutely battered us. Sane, fucking Aguero, De Bruyne, like, oh man. And then we've got Rob Holding up against Erling Haaland. That is gonna be peak. That is gonna be peak, bro.
I think if this is a good comment. IQ Insane says if he bottles it against Southampton, Lee would sack him. I think I think his fate should be sealed if he bottled the league against Southampton. I think
but this is the thing, Guni, yeah? Like, people are just like, oh, but he's got us in a title race, you should be happy. And yeah, I am happy we're in a title race. And I said I'd lay off him and give him some less slack if he gets in a title race, right? But at the same time, he ain't the only manager on the planet. Yeah, and if you take out Jesus and Zinchenko from that team, it's the same squad that bottled top 4 last season.
Exactly.
Yeah, so let's just like have it right. Yeah, let's just fucking be honest with it, yeah? And if Carlo Ancelotti is available in the summer, throw all the money at him. Throw all the money at him. Bro, have you seen their record in the Champions League since 2010?
Yes, ridiculous.
It is a joke. Bro, listen to this, man. This is mad. We smashed the stadium down to be like this lot, and our fans are gassing up maybe finishing second. Yeah? Since 2011, 2010, yeah? Right? They're going to win it this year. Them or City. Whoever wins that game is going to win it. Although, you never know, man. One of them Milans might stink it out. Yeah, but, well, you never know. Can you imagine Giroud scores the winner? Yeah, listen to their record, yeah? This is mad. 2010-11 semi-final. Following season, semi-final. Following season, semi-final. Following season, won it. Next season, semi-final. Then won 3 in a row. Then got knocked out twice in the round of 16. Then got semi-final, won it, and semi-final. It's just a joke, bro. 6 semi-finals and 5 wins.
That's
in the last 13 attempts.
That's a serious club, though. That's serious about winning.
They get the aim of elite sport, bro. They don't do none of this virtue signaling crap and like all the alphabet mob. In fact, they take a fine for that every year by not promoting it. UEFA fine them every year for not doing it.
But
they refuse to do it because you know what? Actually, get the aim of the sport, mate. It's not to be politicians; it's to win trophies. It's true, isn't it?
I kicked up a stink by once saying alphabet mafia, cuz. Yeah, they don't like that word, but it is what it is. And this is the thing. It's not even just...
From now on,
But guns, it's not that. It's not just them. The alphabet mafia thing, it stretches out to the FBI, the CID. Cause you get me. Like that's what the alphabet mafia is. There's more than just one. There ain't just one group. There's bear with them.
Exactly, but this is how dopey they are, bro. But yeah, man, it's mad. But yeah, we smashed the stadium down to be like them. They've done 5 wins and 6 semi-finals in the last 13 years. Mad, isn't it? But who could do better? Who could do better, mate? Like it's only this guy that could have got us in a title race in the last 19 years. Okay, yeah, good one. I wanted Ancelotti when Wenger got sacked and when Emery got sacked, and I got told, look what he did at Napoli. Okay, mate.
Yeah, look at him now.
Oh, Ancelotti's washed. Look at what he's doing at Everton. He goes to Real Madrid and wins 5 trophies in his first season. Yeah, he's won more trophies last season than Arsenal have won since we last won a league title.
That's crazy.
It's mad, isn't it? He literally won 1 trophy more than we've won. Yeah, since we won the league. We've won 4 FA Cups. He won 5 trophies last season. That's insane. But apparently he's washed.
He'd be my first choice anyway.
I'll take him and Simeone. Or Simeone, bruv. But this fan base will never accept Simeone because they're all gassed up off of pretty tippy-tappy football. Like, it's mad. Yeah, they're serial losers. And like I said, they always have to have an excuse for not winning.
If you're telling me...
Yeah, no one expected it. Okay, mate, no one expected it.
There's a manager that I know is going to bring me the title. I don't give a shit what football this man playing. Bring me the title.
Exactly, bro.
That's all I'm asking for.
Mate, go and ask Atleti fans if they give a shit about style of play when they're getting Champions League finals and winning titles. That's
what I'm saying. But Guns, let the peoples know what you've got coming up on your channel or what you've already got up that you'd like them to see.
I did a show with Runts yesterday. That was the first 50 minutes of that he was just cooking me. Like literally just cooking me. So I said to him, you better win your next 2 games, mate.
This guy,
you better beat Sevilla and you better beat Brighton.
He's in his I told you so bag. He's telling everybody I told
man.
You
He's even got the t-shirt. It's even written on his t-shirt and that, bro. I told man.
Right,
but they better win the next 2 games, otherwise next Tuesday it's my turn. But what the fuck's going on out here? But yeah, I'm gonna record a couple of videos today. I ain't doing any lives. I'm live with Jez tonight on Arsenal History and More at 7 p.m. But I'm gonna record a couple of videos on the main channel and one for the second channel. So
big up Jez as well. His post match gave me joke, cuz Jez is another one that ain't got time to beat round the bush. He just says it.
Yeah, but people don't like that, bro. It's seen as controversial. Yeah, like there's this idiot, Pagan, Eduardo Pagan,
Pagan.
Putting out a tweet last night saying that left winger for Napoli, he missed a penalty, had it saved, yeah? Oh, he's let Napoli down tonight. So I put it out on my Instagram and I put translated means Saka let us down, but I can't say that because I'll get abuse. Yeah. It's true. He's desperate to say it, but he can't say it because he has to be toxic positive all the time because he's desperate to be a journalist. Like, these people are tapped, bruv. Yeah, they've all got invested interest. Yeah, none of them have seen us win a title. They're all losers, and they've all latched onto the club, ironically, because we won a gold title. No, it's mad, isn't it? We won a title, so they all started following the club, and since then, they don't want to win anymore.
And half of them weren't even there to see it, bro. Or remember.
Half of them weren't even old enough.
Yeah, they weren't even born, bro. Half of them. So, yeah, it's what it is. Hey, but peoples, big up everybody in the chat. I've actually got to run because I've got to go to work again. As you do, you know what I mean? But big up everyone. Smash the thumbs up. Subscribe to the platform if you are new. All of that good stuff. You already heard what Lee told you. He's got up on the channel. Make sure you go and check that out. Gareth Southgate out, people. That's all I've really got to say left. Gareth Southgate out.
Bowley in.
Yeah.